Cardiovascular disease. Everyone knows it's a growing problem, but how large is the challenge? There are 7 billion people on our planet. Of the 56 million or so deaths in 2008, around 30% of them were caused by cardiovascular disease. That's more than 17 million people. Per year, cardiovascular disease is reckoned to result in more untimely trips to the afterworld than any other single cause, and it's projected to carry on like this well into the future. It should come as no surprise that treating cardiovascular disease is not a simple task. Let's take a look at the United States. In America, this is how many people have cardiovascular disease. 27.1 million people. If you line up all those people head to toe, you'd have enough to circle the globe. In 2010, heart disease was estimated to cost the United States over $273 billion. Let's put that in perspective. Africa's combined world debt is $200 billion, and it would cost $54 billion to feed every child in the world for a year. And by 2030, the cost of heart disease is expected to triple to $818 billion. So, how is the US healthcare system tackling the heavy burden of heart disease? Well, healthcare professionals obviously play a critical part. Let's take a look at the numbers. Recent estimates show there are roughly 850,000 physicians in the United States. And of those, there are nearly 24,000 cardiologists, who on a daily basis are helping to tackle the frontline challenge of cardiovascular disease. Based on the number of cardiovascular disease patients in America, that's over 1,000 patients for each cardiologist. That sounds like a lot of patients to help. Well, the good news is that the cardiologists are not alone. There are a lot of people working on supporting patients with heart disease. A whole team of carers, doctors, nurses, surgeons, and paramedics, to name just a few. And a whole lot of companies developing new and innovative therapies. But the journey from innovation to prescription is a long and complicated one. With each new therapy, there'll be new studies. With each new study, new papers are written. With each new paper come new guidelines. And down the line, these lead to new regulatory challenges. Sounds like life just got more complicated for the healthcare professional, right? Here's where the biopharmaceutical companies are having an impact. They play a key role in making this journey smoother by educating the scientific and medical community. Part of that task means finding the right people to talk to. Sounds simple, but with so many healthcare professionals, it's impossible to reach everyone every day. So it's critical that the right connections are made with the right people at the right time. But the right people are different for each region and each field of expertise, and for each stage of the development cycle. So figuring out who to talk to about what and when is fundamental. How do you go about this? Well, it requires a comprehensive understanding of the market in all its details. And for that to happen, it means systematically organizing and prioritizing huge amounts of data. Then, separating the signal from the noise, taking the knowledge gaps and filling them with the latest information. Finally, getting to actions means analyzing and exploring all that data for insights and delivering those insights into the hands of the people who need it. How, you may ask, can this be done? Dragonfly.